Welcome to the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, where we change tone a bit. It's a bit less positive, but it's still very important. Pasuk Aleph, Kara Bel Kores Nevo. The gods and idols called Bel and Nevo have collapsed, imploded, crashed down on themselves. Hayu atzabehem lechayav elabehema. The gods of the Jews, the people who worshipped idols in the time of the first temple, ended up being given to the animals. Nesuotechem amusot masale ayefa. And the animals that are carrying you out into exile are completely exhausted by how many things there are there. Pasuk bet. Karsu yachdav. They all collapse together, either the idols or the people going into exile. Karu yachdav lo yachlu malet masa. They didn't even have the time to relieve themselves before they collapsed. V'nafsham b'shavi halacha. And they themselves, the people who worship the idols, have gone into captivity. Pasuk Gimel. Shimu elai Beit Yaakov v'chol she'erit Beit Yisrael. Listen to me, the house of Jacob and all the remnants of the house of Israel. Ha'amusim mini beten ha'nesuim mini racham. This is a metaphor, as God is the mother of the Jewish people. So you, the Jewish people who are on me since you were born, and who are sort of a burden to me since you've been conceived. V'ad zikna anihu, I am the one who am going to carry you until I am old. V'ad sevani yisbol, and I will suffer and shoulder the burden of you until my old age. Ani asiti, I have created you. V'ani asa, I will hold your burden. V'ani yisbol v'amalet, and I am the one who will gather you. And the word sovel can mean suffering, but it can also mean someone that you shoulder a burden. And I will also be able to get you out of trouble if you need to. So God is here in a motherly metaphor that is beautiful, but also critical. Because on the one hand, he's carrying the Jewish people who he conceived since the beginning, and he will carry them until the very end. But at the same time, he will also, he speaks of them as a burden to him. Who will you compare me to and make me look like I'm the same, and who am I analogous to? No, nobody. Hazalim zahav mikis v'kesef bakanei shkolu. The people who are the nations of the world who are pouring out gold out of their pockets in order to make idols. V'kesef bakanei shkolu. They will put the silver on the hand of the scale. They will hire a smith who is going to make this metal. They will take a smith, sort of a, what do they call, not a locksmith, but a blacksmith, but who deals with gold and silver. So they'll hire someone to take their gold and silver, and they will have him make this idol for them, and then they'll even bow down to him. Yisa'uhu al katef, they will carry their gods on their shoulder. Yisbeluhu, they'll shoulder the burden. V'yanichu tachtav, they'll put it down. V'yamod mimkomo v'lo yamish, he's going to stand from his place, and once you put down the god, it goes nowhere. Afitzakelav, you scream and cry out to it. V'lo yaneh, he's not going to answer you. Mitzarato lo yoshienu, he will not save you from your hardship. Meaning, these nations of the world are going to leak out all the gold and silver from their pockets. Then they're going to create with an idol, which once you put it down, it can't even walk, nor can it answer you. Zichru zot v'itoshashu, remember this that I'm about to do, and gain strength. Hashivu posh'im alev, the criminal, the negligent ones, you make sure you pay attention to this. Zichru rishonot me'olam, remember all the history that you have seen no God other than me, you the Jewish people. There is no, I am God, and there is no God like me. What kind of God am I? The pasuk says in verse 10, Magid mereshit acharit. I say from the beginning what the end is going to be. Umikedem asher lo nasu. I will say from the beginning things that have never yet been done. I will tell you what the future is. We've seen before this idea that God says what's going to be in the future, even though it didn't happen yet. And that's something that the other prophets can't do. Omer atzati takum. I am the one who says my advice is going to be established. And everything that I desire, I will do. Koremi mizrach ait. I am the one who calls from the east the bird, the falcon. I call him from the east, and Rashi says that's talking about the Aram. I'm calling them to come, and they basically are coming to attack you. Me'eretz koremi mizrach ait. God calls from the east the falcon. Me'eretz merchak ish atzati. I will call from a far land the man who is man of my consult, of my trust. Af dibarti af aviena. I have spoken it, and I will bring it. Yatzarti af esena. I have created it, and I will do it. Shim'u elai abirei lev. Listen to me, the people of Babylon who are cruel and not able to help the Jewish people. Harechokim mitzdaka. You are far from charity. Keravti tzidkati. You're not doing charity and kindness with my people, but I, keravti tzidkati lo tirchak. I have brought forth my righteousness. Uteshuati lo te'acher. And my salvation, my rescue, will not be delayed. Venatati betzion Yeshua teshua. I will put in Zion a redemption, a miracle that saves them. L'Yisrael tifarti. To Israel, my glory. That is the chapter of Perek Memvav, chapter 46. Somewhat critical, but somewhat also very, very inspiring to the Jewish people.